Hi guys, so welcome to another video. Today you're gonna be painting with me. I've had this idea in my mind for quite a while now and I wanted to show you guys the process of it. Right now I am putting on this masking fluid by Holbein, which I will leave a link down below. It is one of my favorite masking fluids that hasn't irked me yet and peeled off the paper except one time, but that might have been my fault, to be honest. Masking fluid is actually to prevent from paint going on a certain area, so you will see later in a bit of me peeling off this mechanism and there will be no paint. Now I'm gonna be using this, one of my favorite inks, which I will not pronounce because I literally cannot, but I will leave a link down below, like I said, with all of the other materials that I used within this video. Applying a thin wash of water so that when I place the ink on the paper, it won't be disrupted by the dryness of the paper and everything will blend smoothly, and it will take some time to dry, of course. The one thing that I didn't keep in mind when I did this was that my lining, or my line art, was too thin, so when I applied it I lost all of that line work. And I had to like kind of do Russian roulette with trying to see like where is the line to this, and I redrew it off of the camera because I was going to show you guys that, but I wanted to let you know that if you're going to do this, put more thicker line art. Now I'm going over it with Sumo Ink by Yasutomo, I think is what it's called. I'll leave everything that I used down in my description. I love this ink. It is waterproof. And yeah, I'm just going around it doing my good old jazzy thing. So the idea behind this illustration was spacey, sea and space. I had this idea like over a year ago when I made stamps for my store, and I really like the idea, but I feel like I could have executed better. So I came back to it and here we are. Spacey, sea and space. Don't mind my hair, I'm really blind and I need to be really close to the paper in order to see the accuracy of where I'm painting. I still have yet to discover an angle in which this doesn't happen. Now this is the best part. I am peeling off the masking fluid, and you see here it's not really disrupting the paper or the paint. It is quite satisfying, but also nerve-wracking. Now I'm just going in with a micron pen and filling out the eyeballs, because fishies have eyeballs. Not like these, but it's my world, it's my illustration, therefore I'm gonna do what I want with my eyeballs of my fishies. Outlining the fishes. Initially I wanted to outline them black, but then I feel like it would disrupt the kind of like orange feeling that I had going on here. So I was like, all right, maybe I'll do it with a like dark rich red, and I liked how it turned out. It's not as distracting as as it would have been with the black. And now we are getting to the fun part, which is this handmade color shift watercolor paint that was sent to me by Clara's Watercolor, a small business owner based in Spain who enjoys watercolors, and she decided to make her own. The color that I'm using is called Pisces, and what makes this paint so neat is the amount of thickness you are able to apply to the watercolor without it looking so clumpy or thin like manufactured paints. And all of Clara's paints are non-toxic, so if you have the time, please check her out. I will leave a link to her store down below, and thank you once again, Clara, for these lovely set of paints. Started to redo the sky with some white gouache because I wasn't content with how the white ink turned out for the sky, or the stars rather, and so now I'm just going dot by dot, doing, you know, the duties. And I also fixed some of the eyeballs of the fishes with the gouache, since I accidentally poured a lot, and I gave them ubu eyes too because these black dots weren't enough. I had to add some ubu to it. And now the second best part is the peeling of this paint, is the peeling of the tape rather. This is so satisfying but nerve-wracking. I did get a little parts where it did bleed through a little bit, but that's okay because I just fixed it with white gouache again. Only in the areas where it was really prominent. Now for the final reveal. I am very content with how this turned out, especially with the watercolor that I used. It gave such a cool vibe going on with the sea, or the space sea rather. And that is all I have for today's video. Check out everything that I mentioned down below. Everything is cool, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, Mother Hubbers.